Drew Barrymore's life is often seen today as a story of redemption and success, but few people truly understand how heartbreaking her childhood was, even before she reached the age of 9. Born into Hollywood royalty, Drew was surrounded by fame from the moment she entered the world. Yet behind the glamorous last name and early stardom was a childhood marked by instability, emotional neglect, and pressures no child should ever face. By the time Drew Barrymore was only a few years old, she was already working in the entertainment industry. Her breakout role in E.T. the Extraterrestrial made her one of the most recognizable child stars in the world. While audiences saw a sweet, innocent face on screen, her real life was anything but safe or structured. The demands of fame arrived before she had the chance to experience a normal childhood. Drew's family environment played a major role in her early struggles. Raised by a young mother who was herself battling personal issues, Drew was often exposed to adult situations at an extremely young age. Instead of bedtime stories and playgrounds, her world included nightclubs, parties, and constant exposure to grown-up behavior. This lack of boundaries left her emotionally vulnerable and confused about what childhood was supposed to be. By age 9, Drew was already dealing with emotional pain that most adults would find overwhelming. She later spoke openly about feeling lonely, unwanted, and pressured to grow up far too fast. Fame did not protect her, it isolated her. Surrounded by adults who treated her as a performer rather than a child, Drew struggled to find stability or genuine care. The tragedy of her early life deepened as she sought comfort in unhealthy ways. Without proper guidance or emotional support, she turned toward behaviors that reflected her inner turmoil. These struggles did not come from rebellion but from a desperate attempt to cope with confusion, sadness, and a lack of safety. At an age when children should feel protected, Drew felt lost. What makes her story so heartbreaking is that none of this was her choice. She did not ask for fame, pressure, or emotional neglect. She was a child trying to survive in an adult world that expected too much and gave too little in return. Her innocence was sacrificed for success, and the consequences followed her for years. Yet, within this tragedy lies remarkable strength. Even at a young age, Drew showed resilience. Though her struggles intensified in her teenage years, the foundation of her pain began in childhood. Understanding her early life helps explain not only her difficulties but also her later determination to heal. Today, Drew Barrymore's story serves as a powerful reminder of the cost of child stardom. At just 9 years old, her life was already filled with heartbreak, proving that fame does not equal happiness. Her journey forces us to reconsider how society treats child stars and how vital protection, guidance, and love truly are. Drew's survival and eventual growth make her story not just tragic, but deeply human.